What up, bitches? No, I haven't made a video in a while. Well, actually, I've made a bunch. I've made a lot of videos. I just haven't fucking posted them. Because a lot of them had to do with me pretty much laying into apes. For the most part. And my disdain for them being considered part of the retail community and traders, which you're not. Anyone out there considers them an ape, you're not. You're a waste of space in the stock market right now is literally what you are. And it's getting on my fucking nerves. This community has not gotten any smarter in the entire year that all this has been going on. If anything, it's gotten dumber. Literally gotten less intelligent as time has gone on. Anyway, I'm about to go off on another tirade here. Like, seriously, I've got like 3.5 hours of videos that were just supposed to be short and sweet. First one was 10 minutes, and I was like, damn it, that's too long. I was going off too much. The next one was 25 minutes, and the next one was 34 minutes. And I was just like, you know what? Yeah. The market's what the market is right now. It's flat for the most part. Goes up, then goes right back down. And goes up, goes right back down. Everything's trapped in this little, like, loop. There's a couple things here and there. And I'm fucked up on so many trades because apes keep jumping on gainers lists for lovely stocks that I find days before they even hit a gainers list. And then the moment they do, some dickhead with a large platform's like, oh, I saw this in the pre-market, and it's probably going to be a good one, along with these other 12 stocks I saw in the pre-market that I never even looked at before till today, because I saw them on the gainer list, and one of them's got to go so I can look like a genius and a smart trader. And then retail pours into my shit, and it gets fucked up, because no one in the world understands coding and programming and IT and shit like that, and how the market works and what runs it. Every single one of us is tied into a program that was written to ping our account numbers, our IP addresses, everything. That's how they know where retail is. Retail. That's how they know when they're trading, where they're at. That's how they front run us. That's how they fuck us. And a bunch of dumb assholes who don't know anything about the market jump into a wonderful fucking stock that has nothing to do with any of this shit, and then they turn it into that. And then it gets fucking hit. It gets attacked. And it's a pain in the ass. It's dangerous to be trading long-term anywhere in the market. Like, literally, it's everything you've just got to be in and out of. But anyway, I don't know if anyone saw Mark Cohodes' fucking videos, his interviews he's been doing, but that cat's literally saying exactly what I've been trying to say, and you need to look it up and watch it. He says absolutely everything that I've been saying, the shit that anyone who's been around the market prior to 2021 knows what's going on, knows what Ken Griffin's doing, knows what the banks are doing, all that shit. And he goes into it in a lot of detail and saying the same things that I've been saying. Like, a lot of the videos I don't post are usually me just saying how fucking stupid Reddit is and YouTube is, and you guys are always harping on the same thing that's so wrong. It's so wrong, and you think you're right, and they're loving it. Ken Griffin is loving it that these millions of fucking morons are so honed in on the wrong goddamn thing, and you look stupid. You look dumb. You literally look dumb. The whole hashtag, Kenny lied. Prove it. Well, there was a message with the Vlad guy. No, there wasn't. There was a supposed, alleged message that Vlad wrote himself saying he needed to have a conversation with Ken Griffin. There's no fucking documented transcript or recording anywhere of them two ever talking, and I've got news for you. Ken Griffin doesn't do his own talking to people like that. People under him handle that shit. So when he said he never had a conversation with Vlad or any of them, he probably didn't. Probably didn't. Even that first message came to him, said, oh, we just talked to people over at Citadel. Didn't say they talked to Ken Griffin. Said we talked to people at Citadel. Said, oh, it's a mess. Yeah. So shut the fuck up. Like, seriously. If you don't have evidence, shut your fucking mouth. Shut up. You're sitting there poking a bear that runs this market, controls it, front runs the shit out of us, and you're over here poking at them and sending them death threat emails and shit. As the one thing I've agreed with Lou about all the time is you dumb fucks need to stay in your lane. If you don't know anything other than what you read on a fucking message board, shut your fucking cock holster. Just stop talking. Stop. You're making this shit so much worse for the market as a whole. Because now they have a vendetta. They're out to prove some shit because you're fucking with the bear, man. You're fucking with them. And you think it's funny. And it's people that have like 1 share in AMC that think they're doing something. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's crazy. And I'm sick of it. I'm literally so tired of AMC as the community. I am. Just so many ignorant assholes who don't know anything and aren't even attempting to educate themselves in any way. Like, in any way at all. Start with the law, for one, and what's hearsay or circumstantial evidence before you start throwing accusations out and looking like a fucking idiot and making everyone else look like an idiot. It's stupid, man. It really is. And still, I got people just stealing my shit still. Some dude fucking literally stealing my shit exactly to a T and being very, very wrong about it. Tried to flip it into his own assessment, and he's about to cost 3.5 thousand viewers a lot of money because he's so fucking wrong. But, and then I got to get in an argument in his comment section with the dude that's like, oh yeah, I got my 3 shares and I'm holding them till they turn into phone numbers. Yep, well, you're gonna be dead before that happens, dude. Be fucking dead. I can't believe there's still people out here that really think AMC is gonna be worth $100,000 1 share. And there's literally zero proof. There's none. You'd think in almost a year someone would have found some concrete evidence to substantiate that claim. It doesn't exist. These guys are pros. They're geniuses. Ken Griffin is fucking smart. He's a smart businessman. If he don't know how to do anything, he's got the money to hire the people that do, and they do. Shit's fucking crazy. And I got people asking me about why I'm so interested in IT and shit. And why don't I just go into like a financial fucking background or whatever? Because honestly, I don't care. I don't care about money. I don't. That was shed from me a long time ago in my younger years. I don't give a fuck about money. Yeah, it's a very necessary tool to get shit done, but I don't want my life to revolve around money or that be my job. Like, I don't want to work with money in that aspect. Yeah, I plan to have a lot of it one day, sure, but I plan on doing a lot of good to get it. The purpose of me being in IT is not just IT. It's the programming side of everything as well. It's arming myself to combat shit like this. And not only the market, not only the bullshit going on in the market, because, yeah, I'm going to be able to burn that motherfucker down one day. That's where I'm going to get to if it comes to it, if shit doesn't get changed, if retail, real retail, doesn't get together and organize like they need to legally. I'll burn this whole motherfucker down, the whole thing. But even beyond that, my initial reasoning for it is to fucking protect kids in this next generation coming up. As people are finally seeing with Facebook and shit. And how fucking criminal that is. The shit they market to kids, the things kids are able to see just with the click of a fucking button. Parental controls don't work. They're garbage. Kids can get around anything. And now you got studies showing these kids killing themselves. Teenagers killing themselves because of this bullshit Instagram and, oh my god, I'm not as pretty as this person, or fucking cyberbullying, shit like that. I'm gonna burn that fucking shit to the ground too. I was on a date a couple weeks ago with this girl who's a NICU nurse, and she's never really been through a lot in her life, and it was very apparent. And she wants like a trophy husband. She's just getting out. She's not even divorced yet, but she's going through a divorce and already looking for like the next trophy husband. Like, that's not me. Like, I'm not gonna. I was extremely popular in my youth. I'll never forget it. It was a summer of 6th grade. You know, when people used to talk on the phone and shit, or instant message on AOL. And I remember just talking to my group of friends and everyone kind of getting older, and lives were no longer about having fun. It was just a bunch of people talking shit about other people and people that I knew. People I didn't have problems with. I was friends with everybody. I liked everyone for who you are. I don't give a shit where you came from, what your parents do, none of that shit. And I realized I was in this fucked up popular crowd who thought they were better than everybody all of a sudden. And from that day, like, I've never been that. I've never intended to be that. I will move myself away from that if I feel like I'm entering a crowd like that. I don't get down like that. But yeah, the shit going on with Facebook and everything, kids killing themselves, and all that is why I want to get into IT, because this girl really made me realize it when she was like, well, I don't understand why are you going into IT? Like, what are you going to do there? And I tried to explain it to her. A lot of it has to do with kids and security for children and being able to take down these sick fucking pedophiles that are planted all over the government everywhere. And no one else is doing anything about it. No one has been. Until now, it kind of seems like some people are really taking notice, but no one has been. And none of these old fucks in Congress and shit are equipped to handle this. They're not. You know, it was just like, she wants a doctor. She wants someone that's going to walk into the room and people are going to look and clap and ooh and ah. I'm like, I would rather sit in a dark fucking room and save millions of children's lives. Millions, and protect them than sit in a fucking hospital and save a couple every year and get glorified for it. I'd rather have no recognition and know that I'm saving millions of fucking kids across the goddamn globe from their shitty parents who care more about their own social media status than their fucking kids and what they're doing on the internet. And then, these kids that have access to shit they shouldn't even be able to see. And advertisements being geared towards them that are for adults. Some of that shit is sick. Very fucking sick. And then, of course, I want the market to be fair. And like I said, I want to protect retail traders, little guys, blue-collar folks that want to trade, want to have a better future for themselves, for their kids, for the next generations of their family, that keep getting fucked because of people like Ken Griffin and these big banks and all that shit. And no one's even really trying to do anything about it. Like I said, I'm so sick to my stomach that Anonymous hasn't done anything. Like, I'm hoping that they just have some shit and they're waiting for something, because I know there's no way that they don't, unless Ken Griffin's that big, unless his billions and billions of dollars is that big to where they're scared of him and the government and everyone that he's tied in with. I don't know, but it's confusing and it's frustrating. And either way, that's where I'm at right now with everything. Just everything right now. I'm just gonna let everyone else in the YouTube sphere keep doing what they're doing. Keep selling out and keep lying about what's going on with them. And now all these people are shadow banned. But hey, if you need to get my membership so you can get my shit, because I'm not doing public videos anymore, make sure you buy my merch, because I have a merch store now, even though I said I was never gonna do that. Everyone wants to be a live streamer and shit because they think they're fucking financial professionals. I'm just sick of it. I'm tired of the AMC community. Tired of it. Literally got people who have been fucking down on it forever that are now flipping around and apologizing to the AMC community, and now they're doing AMC videos and they're like, oh, it's gonna explode. Like, I'm just sick of the fakeness, man. I'm tired of it. I got my own agenda. I got my own goals. I was hoping to maybe get a little bit of financial support if I could from the people that saw what I was trying to do, which thank you to the ones that did, but there's no way that that's going to be, it wasn't trending in a direction to where it would be enough for me to start an organization, file the necessary paperwork, create a nonprofit. All that takes a lot of fucking money, and nor was it going to be enough to get me the equipment I'd need to start coding on my own properly and start developing a program that I want to develop. So, again, my time is my most valuable asset, and I can't afford to just toss it out for free. I just can't, not with all the shit I have going on and what I want to do, and my time needs to be focused on that. So, I'm still trying to make shit when I can. There's been a lot going on, but again, I'm just tired of my shit getting stolen. Tired of my plays getting stolen. Tired of my information about AMC getting stolen, just everything. So, but I'll catch up with you guys probably sometime later on this week. But for now, I'm outies.